Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we have finally Fable by Adrienne. I can't say her name. Adrienne Young. I can't pronounce her name for some reason. I cannot say it. I finally got round to reading this book because I finally got this second book and I literally could not hold my horses to read them. So I got this book in Fable, which is their box they got in September. So it's now been over a year since I finally managed to read this book. Don't worry, it's no surprise there that I haven't read these books yet. But hey ho, this is the Fairy edition, so we have a small little book with these spread edges, which is nice glittery. The book is of course going to be signed if we get to the page, and then we have this dark blue hardback with a silver spine. So Trader, Fighter, Survivor. As a daughter of the most powerful trader in the Narrows, the sea is the only home 17-year-old Fable has ever known. It's been 4 years since her father abandoned her on a legendary island filled with thieves and little food. To survive, she must keep on to herself, learn to trust no one, and rely on the unique skills her mother taught her. The only thing that keeps her going is the goal of getting off the island, finding her father, and demanding her rightful place beside him and his crew. To do so, Fable enlists the help of a young trader named Wes to get her off the island and across the Narrows to find her father. But Fable soon finds out that Wes isn't who he seems. Together, they will have to survive more than the tempestuous storms they haunt the Narrows if they're going to stay alive. Literally, that's all I was wanting to read, and that's so good. So this story follows Fable, a young girl who, after the night of her mother's tragic death, is left for dead on an island of thieves by her own father, Saint, the most notorious and renowned trader of the Narrows. Using the smart and survival skills taught by her mother, Fable scavenges and dives the water for gems and then sells them for coins. The girl gets enough money to get out of this hellhole and prove to Saint that she is strong enough to join his crew. Fable enlists the help of Wes, a young trader she has been selling gems to for the past few years, and pays him to get her across the Narrows to find her father. However, the sea of the traders on it has been changed in the time Fable has been trapped on the island. Saint's trading enterprise has gotten more dangerous, and Wes is keeping secrets. Fables will have to weather a lot more than stormy seas in order to make it out alive. This seafaring aesthetic is to die for: the sparkling blue waters, tropical fish, coral, tinkling gemstones, and the smell of the salt in the air. So if you're fans of Pirates of the Caribbean franchise or the Daughter of the Pirate King duology, will be in heaven. Definitely. The world building is top-notch, with featuring of the Narrows being revealed as organically and not through massive info dumps, so we see how the world works through the Fable's eyes, not by the authors telling us. So this world feels really real and gritty, but at the same time still carries a whimsy similar to the Pirates of the Caribbean. Young was able to find the perfect balance of realism and spectacle. Also, I appreciate that the magic is in this novel is subtle. It doesn't feel forced, also fantastical. There we go. It takes away the realism and the rawness of the story. The magic enhances but is in the spotlight. We finally have the romance that isn't insta love. Fable and Wes may not have been friends for years, but at least they have worked and would have known each other, existed for that long. Their love is not easy. Both people have a lot of baggage, but they find their place in each other. It's beautiful, and I'm so excited to see how it evolves in Namesake. So I have not read Namesake yet, so it's going to be a couple of days, because I do take myself a couple of days of break before I read in the next book. So the final to this duology. Lastly, the father-daughter dynamic making Fable is probably my favourite part of the entire story. I'll keep it brief for the sake of spoilers, but the interaction at the end made my eyes well with tears. The emotional baggage between these two characters can fill the ocean, yet Young fleshes out their feelings towards each other in a non-delicate and heart-wrenching way. So this was a really good book that I really could not wait to read. I couldn't believe it took this long just to read the first book. I think I'm trying to read the other books as well, even if their second book has come out in the same year or stuff like that. I just need to get through them so I can read them, because I've still got a pile from a while back. So you guys see it when it comes to it. This was the best read. Fable now, Bon Voyage. This was, I don't know what else to say about it. It's just different from what other people would say about it. If you like I said, if you like pirates kind of books, this one's definitely for you, because they're in the sea. Just reading the books, this book was definitely something you wouldn't see off. She's been on this island for quite a long time. Get yourself on this island, and the next time I see you, I'll give you what's yours. That's what her father said to her. Like, what the hell? obviously, I'm not going to tell you how her mother died. I was very shocked and very upset about that, but then again, we get to the end. Then we have some rules that her father gave her, the essential 5 rules. 1, keep your knife where you can reach it. 2, never ever own anyone anything. 3, nothing is free. 4, always construct a lie from truth. 5, never, under any other circumstances, reveal what or who matters to you, because that can always lead to bad things. So that was definitely something I was like, oh, that's something you can tell. But this was a very good book, and I literally cannot wait to read Namesake, because, well, and to be honest, I'm probably going to read it the next day, to be honest, because we want to find out what the hell just happened. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time when the next book comes out. Bye! Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we hear the second book of Fable. This is Namesake by Adrienne Young, and let's just say this cover is beautiful. By Fairyloot again, obviously. We have our purple sprayed edges, which literally matches the book. It's so beautiful. We have a red inside, and of course the book is going to be signed by the author. And then we have a purple back with the kind of silver spine. So inside it says Trader Fighter Legend. With the Marigold ship free of her father, Fable and its crew were set to start over. Their freedom is short-lived when she becomes a pawn in the notorious thug scheme. In order to get her intended destination, she must help him to secure a partnership with Holland, a powerful gem trader who is more than she seems. As Fable descends deeper into a world of betrayal and deception, she learns that the secret her mother took to her grave are now putting the people Fable cares about in danger. If Fable is going to save them, she must risk everything, including the boy she loves and the home she finally found. What else you want more of that to pick up a book for that? So this story starts off the moment after the end of Fable. The Fable finds herself abducted by Zola, a rival gem trader of her infamous father. Forced to become a pawn in this gem trading thug scheme, and she wonders if her lover and the crew of the Marigold will be able to find her. But it's not long till Fable discovers that Zola is not interested in her father at all, but rather her deceased mother, Isolde, a gem sage. She had many secrets that went with her to a watery grave. Fable must dive into a world of betrayal and politics in order to protect the one she loves. Old faces from her past appear, and it's not long till she finds herself over her head, risking everything in order to win it all. So Young created a world and a story. I wanted a part of it, and I fell into it, hook, line, and sinker. I adore the dynamic between Fable and her mysterious notorious father Saint, and the boarding swoony romance between her and the Marigold houseman West. Not to mention the sparkly gemstone, high seas, pirate aesthetic definitely flowed into my boat. So you can say my expectations were high for Namesake. Now, Namesake is not a bad sequel. It does its job, it delivers more of the world, it delivers more of the swoony romance, the seafaring aesthetic. However, I found it to be missing its heart and soul and emotional drive for the main characters. Fable and Wes and the gang all feel the cardboard cutouts of themselves. Most of the Fable's inner demons have been conquered in the previous book, leaving her feelings emotionally empty, although almost like an automatic moving through the plot. Not to mention most of the book, West is acting mysteriously insecure about his relationship with Fable. This could be compelling and a great place for character growth and conflict, but instead we get some rocky conversations. Still, ultimately, West will do what West does, which is follow Fable around like a kicked puppy, well, lost puppy more like, and their relationship is fixed without addressing the heart of issues. Next, Young did explain a bit on her world in the installment, and we did learn more about Fable's mother, Isolde, and her backstory. While I did enjoy that explanation, I did not expect that kind of information. So get ready for this, lots of lackluster expositions, wow, I can't say even speak, about trade deals and the ship trading federations. Also, beside the extension of moments of expositions, the plot moves at a lightning fast speed, whipping you from one location to the next practically every chapter. This made the story feel like it was only purpose with one half the plot to follow, rather than explore the characters or profound themes. Yet, as I say all this is one piece of Namesake that redeemed it for me, that urges me to encourage readers to experience this more. One word: Saint. Fable's father is such a fantastic, intriguing character. His charisma bleeds through the pages, despite barely making an appearance, just like the previous installment. His estranged relationship with his daughter and the story of healing and reincarnation is what we love in this duology. So rarely that we have to put this, so we had to kind of relationship in exploring the YA, which it makes me crave more. This scene together makes me tear up. Young knows what she's doing with this character. To sum up, Namesake failed to live up to my expectations, but that's fine because I still enjoyed the book. Because with expositions and plot-heavy pacing, but if you love this world, the characters and the state, and then picked up the book, it's definitely worth it till the end. So I did enjoy this book, but it did not live up to my expectations. That's perfectly fine. Not all books, the second books, can live up to the expectations, but this was definitely a book was definitely interesting to read. I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you guys for the next book. Peace. Bye.